Hi, I'm Chris Wardlaw for CarGurus, and today we're going to talk about the pros and cons of the 2015 Chevy Silverado. Now, this is a full-size pickup truck. It competes against the Ford F-150, the Ram 1500, and the Toyota Tundra. Let's get right to it and talk about my three favorite things about the Silverado. Now, it's true that my LTZ Z71 test truck is pricey at over $57,000. But when you spend that kind of money, you're getting a lot of equipment in return. For example, full leather interior in terms of the seats, heated and ventilated front seats. You've got this fully functional MyLink infotainment system complete with navigation and a Wi-Fi hotspot. You've got a Bose premium audio system, dual zone climate control, sunroof, and more. Now, you're probably wondering why I have these gloves on. The reason is I want to show you that Chevy's designed this truck to be used when you have gloves on. All these buttons and knobs are big enough to be used when you're wearing gloves. In fact, even the touch screen is touch sensitive when you are wearing work gloves. So you push that nav icon, the navigation system comes up, go back to home, push this audio icon, the audio system comes up. So that's really nice. Very thoughtful of Chevrolet to do that. Now the front seats are super comfortable. I've got no problem. And the great thing is when you get the crew cab, there's plenty of room for your crew in the back. You can fit 3 adults my size easily in this back seat. Loading a Silverado is a breeze too because it's got these handy corner steps, and my test truck has the easy lower and lift tailgate. What you see here is a spray-in bed liner. That's a new option for 2015. Now, my test truck is equipped with the biggest engine you can get in a Silverado 1500. This is a 6.2 liter V8. It makes 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. Now this year, this engine is paired with a new 8-speed automatic transmission, and it ups fuel economy by 1 mile per gallon each in city and highway driving. So according to the EPA, this version of this truck should get 15 in the city and 21 on the highway. Now, one reason it can get 21 miles per gallon on the highway is the active fuel management system that is included with all of the Silverado's engines. And basically what that technology does is it shuts half the cylinders down when you're not needing the extra power. So if you're steady state cruising on the interstate, or if you're coasting down a hill, or you're coasting up to a red light. Now, during my test driving, I got 15.8 miles per gallon out of the truck, just short of the EPA's 17 mile per gallon rating in combined driving. Now, another great thing about the Silverado is it's got class competitive towing and hauling ratings. This is a 4-wheel drive crew cab with a short box. It's got the 6.2 liter V8 engine, and so it's rated to tow 11,800 pounds and tackle a payload weighing up to 2,060 pounds. Now, the Ford F-150 matches this Silverado when it's equivalently optioned in terms of towing capacity. The Ford will haul 20 extra pounds in its bed, but otherwise the Silverado's numbers beat the Ram 1500 and the Toyota Tundra. So those are a few of the things that I really like about the Silverado. Let's find out what I'm not so crazy about. Now, one of the things I was thinking about the whole time I was driving the Silverado was how great it would be to have a diesel engine option. And then I realized that in most parts of the country, gas is really cheap and diesel engine options are really expensive. So forget that. That's not a con right now. What is a con is that when you've got the Z71 off-road suspension and all the things that go along with the Z71 package, this truck should be off-road ready, but it's not. I'm going to explain why. You see this air dam down here? It's designed to improve airflow and aerodynamics for better fuel economy. If you try to go off-roading with that installed, you're going to chew it up in no time. The second problem is that my truck's got these optional step rails. And what these do is they serve to ruin your breakover angle completely. And I speak from experience on this front because I've driven a Silverado Z71 off-road and I've gotten the truck damn near high centered because it had those rails. Otherwise, the truck is brilliant when you take it on really difficult terrain. Just make sure to get rid of that air dam and don't get the step rails. Now, even though the Silverado's got a long hood and these thick windshield pillars, it's fairly easy to see out of this truck, and these wide side mirrors are part of the reason why. Chevy thoughtfully provides this convex section of the driver's side mirror to make it really easy to see in your blind spot. But while this truck comes with forward collision warning and lane departure warning systems, you can't get a blind spot warning system no matter how much money you have to spend. And that makes me a little bit crazy because, in my opinion, blind spot warning systems are one of the most important safety innovations of the past 15 years. Chevy needs to offer that as an option as soon as possible. Now I'm holding here basically a blown up version of my truck's window sticker, and you'll see right here that this truck was built in Mexico and that 52% of the parts content came from Mexico. Now, I think some truck buyers might take issue with that. In fact, according to several respected Made in America indices, the Silverado is actually the least American full-size truck you can buy, aside from its corporate twin, the GMC Sierra, and the Nissan Titan. So what's the verdict when it comes to the Chevy Silverado? Should you go test drive one right away? Is this truck a work in progress? Or should you just cross it right off your list? Well, I think that as long as you like the way this truck looks and that the towing and payload ratings meet your requirements, you're probably not going to regret buying this truck. Be sure to check my full review on CarGurus.com, and thanks for watching.